In this tutorial, we are going to learn about primitive data types in Java. Primitive data types in Java are divided into 4 categories. The first category is integer, and the second one is floating point, third one is character, and the fourth one is Boolean. This integer is again divided into 4 types: byte, int, short, long, and the floating point into 2: float, double. Character is char and Boolean is Boolean. So totally there are 8 primitive data types in Java. This table shows you the range of the values which each data type can accept and how much memory it occupies. A byte occupies 8 bits of memory and it can accept a value between -128 to 127. And in the table you can see the rest of the data types along with the memory bits and the range in which they accept the value. So depending upon the value, you might need to use the data type. In Java, we use these data types while declaring variables. The syntax goes like this: data type, identifier, semicolon. This data type must be one of the 8 primitive data types we have seen earlier: int, char, etc. And this is the variable name. For better understanding, let's write a small program. This is a simple class. We already wrote such simple class in our previous program, in our previous tutorial. I named this class as data types demo, and this is the main method. Inside main method, we are going to create some variables. The first data type is int a semicolon. We declared a variable. We can initialize it by using equals, equal to 10 semicolon. All I am going to do is print the value of a. The value of a is a. Let me save data types demo dot java. Save. Now let's compile the program. Java C space data types demo dot java. Well, the program compiled successfully. Now let's execute it. Data types demo. You can see a message here displaying the value of a is 10. These 2 steps can be combined into a single step. So how we do that is int b is equal to 20. So we are declaring as well as initializing the variable at the same time. Let me print the value of b as well. Saving this file, again compiling, again printing. The value of a is 10, the value of b is 20. In the similar way, we can also use other data types. Float c is equal to 2.5 f, and we need to provide that suffix of f especially for float. Now there is also other floating point data type called double. D is equal to 5.6. We don't need to provide a suffix for double because by default the suffix for double is d. In fact, the suffix for floating point numbers is d. So if you put a d here, it doesn't harm but still it becomes redundant. It's okay to leave this as is. Let's also print the value of D. Let's save the file, compile the program, execute it. Well, in the output it doesn't show you the suffix, but the suffix for float is needed when you are assigning a value to it. The other data type is char. A character takes in a single character, and characters in Java must be surrounded by single quotes. A character is internally stored as an integer. A character can take in an unsigned integer also. So let's print the value of E. Let's also define char f equals 65. I'm giving an integer here. Now let me print out the value of f as well. Save, open up your command prompt, compile, run. The value of E is z. That is because we assigned z, the character z, to E. The value of f is a. Well, 65 is the code for this character. So character can also accept integers, but they must be unsigned positive integers. Now the other data type is Boolean. Boolean takes in either of the two values, true or false. It doesn't accept any other value. In some other programming languages, it might accept 0 or 1, 0 or non-zero values, but in Java, it accepts only two values, and that is true and false. So now let's print the value of G, which is expected to print true, and H, which is expected to print false. Compile the program and execute it. There you go. The value of G is true, the value of H is false. Well, these are the primitive data types. Those are available in Java.